Shalom Yesharala. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Le'akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity, along with your Israelite foreigner brothers that are like the heathens. But the line of outside goes back to the nation of Israel, which the nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is your brother Yakar, a month of lesson, and today's lesson will be entitled Judgment Must Come to America. I'm just going to go on some precepts, and Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shimon Shai. And I'm going to start off with the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 24. And it reads, "But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream." And that's right, man. Because right now in America, which America is Babylon the Great according to the scriptures, pride is at an all-time high, man. A lot of these women are rebellious, thinking that they need no man, that they can do everything they can do in the earth without a man. You have a lot of men that's prideful, exalting their own platforms, to try to establish, their own name, man. Children are rebellious. We just seeing all these evil spirits in the earth, man, which as the the elders of GMS Dallas always say, right now we're experiencing the pre-flood behavior, you know, which they're referring to the flood during the time of Noah, which it was a lot of evil, wicked spirits and rebellion in the earth at that time, man. And we're experiencing the same thing, but even worse right now in America. I'm going to get some of those evil spirits that's in the earth right now because when you go to Second Timothy 3, so judgment must come, man, because, this pride is at an all-time high. And ultimately the Lord is getting tired of it, man. This is Second Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. And this is just a list of all evil spirits in the earth right now, as it was going on during the time of Noah, the first flood. Um, this is Second Timothy 3, it's like the first death. This is Second Timothy 3 and verse 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." And right, and what does perilous means? Perilous means dangerous times, which those perilous times is Jacob's trouble. It says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves," and that's right. That's all we see on social media. A lot of men and women, at the gym, taking pictures and videos of their glorious body, taking selfies, having certain filters on picture apps to make you look better. It says covetous, meaning lustful, lustful for gain, not being content. It says boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Right, so all these evil spirits on the earth right now, man, and that's why the Lord's going to bring heavy judgment upon America, because ultimately this place is where the wicked prosper, you know, because the wicked is in power. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Then the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So anything on the left-hand side goes, but anything that's righteous is looked down upon, and that's why Job said in the 10th chapter, Job 10 and verse 21, and it reads, "Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death." And right, and that's America, man, the land of darkness. Darkness from the Hebrew word kashak, which means ignorance. A lot of people is ignorant to the fact of how the Lord deals, man. You know, the Lord is a God of a man of war, a God of judgment. You know, he's not a respect of persons. He's to be feared. You know, they just ignorant to the fact of Yahweh Shimon Shai, man. You know, and they have been trained from a youth up, even us, to be in the spirit of anti-Messiah, to not believe in the Lord, man. You know, believe in the Esau technology, his miracles, you know, his internet, his algorithms. You know, they have been trained from a youth up, you know, to believe in Esau's pseudoscience on the left-hand side. But when they hear the truth from the Bible, you know, they disbelieve it, man, because they had never been taught from a youth up, you know. So this America is indeed the land of darkness and the shadow of death. You know, there's nothing but death over here, man. Every day you can see a case on the news that someone has died, a homicide case, you know, which ultimately is the Lord, you know, bringing judgment on those individuals, you know, for their sins, you know. But nonetheless, there's a lot of death happening in America every day. It says a land of darkness as darkness itself in the shadow of death without any order. Yeah, so without any order, man. You know, because if the lost commandments was uh was applied on the earth right now, you know, then there will be order. But there is no order, man, because the children of disobedience is in rulership, which is Esau Edom. You know, they refuse to hearken unto the Lord's instruction. You know, hence why they want the Lord to depart from them and do their own thing. You know, establishing their own so-called righteousness, which really is wickedness in the sight of Yahweh Shemon Shah, because the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High, as it is written. You know, it says without any order, and where the light is as darkness and right, and the light is His truth, man. The laws, His commandments. You know, this truth is as darkness to these people, man. You know, um, a man being the head of the household, a man being over the woman. This is an example of uh, the light being looked at as darkness. You know, and many other examples, man. But a judgment must come, man, because you know, and brothers is tired of this place, man. You know, we tired of you people. You know, tired of going to work. You know, we barely. Some brothers work 12-hour shifts, 10-hour shifts. They barely have even time for their personal life, man. You know, Esau just make work just oppression. But that proves that this place, America, is not our rest. You know, we're slaves still, man. We're still slaves. Um, but you know, it's gonna be a point in time, man, when all hell break loose, when Jacob Trouble finally come. You know, we're not gonna have to work no more, man. We're not gonna have to care about bills and be stressed out about how you're gonna pay your rent, and you know you're having car issues. We won't have to worry about none of those things real soon, man. You know, so we just gotta, you know, endure this light affliction. But you know, this is Psalms 119 and verse 126, and it reads, "It is time for thee, Yahweh, to work, for they have made void thy law." And right, man. You know, so it's time for Yahweh Shimon Shah to work, man. You know, bring His judgment on a higher level, cause these people to perish of famine, pestilence, you know, race wars. You know, the Lord showing power and signs from the heavens, man. You know, showing His chariots to Israel, which the Lord's already doing that. You know, but when Jacob's trouble come on a higher level, you know, the Lord's gonna be sending His miracles on a higher level, man. You know, to let these people know that this is the work of the Lord, man. It says, "For they have made void their law," because meaning, you know, they have made, basically they looked at Yahweh Shimon Shai ways as insignificant. You know, they made light of the truth, man. You know, so since they did that, which I'm applying this to, you know, the 2/3 of our people that refuse to repent, because only Israelites can be saved. You know, so I'm applying this first and foremost unto our people, you know, the Israelites. Because the heathens, they were made to be wicked anyways, man. You know, but this is our people that's supposed to get in order and repent. But we understand, according to the prophecy in Isaiah 10 and 20, that only the remnant, which is another word for the elect, is going to repent and be saved and stay upon the Lord, man, trust in the Lord. So let's go to Luke 17 and verse 26 through 30. And it reads, as it was in the days of Noah, which is Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, and this is talking about the people of that world during that time. During the time of Noah, they did eat, seeing all these mukbangs on YouTube. A lot of people is have abundance of food, but that's why the Lord is going to be a famine, because people are overindulging and eating, That's why it is food shortages, because ultimately that's the Lord bringing down a judgment, a famine. It's going to be a famine very soon. It's going to be a famine very soon in America. They did eat, they drank, they married wives. Yeah, people getting married. It says they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all. So, yeah, so everybody was doing their own thing at that time. They wasn't thinking about repenting. They wanted to establish their own thing, man. But what did that lead to? Lead to the destruction, because they 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 looked at repenting as insignificant. And the same thing as our people are in the same mindset right now. 2/3 of Israel, you know. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built. So everybody was doing their own thing, you know. But the same day that Lot went out out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all, right, man? So everybody, because, them was all Sodomites in our land, them Canaanites, them Hamites, they were moles, man. So the Lord destroyed them with fire and brimstone from the heavens. I came from the heavens. And that's going to be the same thing with America, man. Everybody living it up, partying up, doing their own thing, not thinking about how about Shemashah repenting, not looking at the signs, you know, all these things going on earth, and people, you would think that our people will repent, you know. But Jacob's get waxing worse and worse, as the scriptures say, man. The wicked shall wax worse and worse. But ultimately, the Lord has put the spirit on them to be delusional, to believe a lie, believing in this world, so the Lord can be justified in destroying them, man. Because the Lord don't want all Israel to repent, only the elect. Hence why the 2/3 going to be destroyed. But they're going to come back in the kingdom through the loins of the elect, you know. So that's, mercy. So, yeah, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to make a quick lesson on that. Judgment must come to America, man. We just seeing the pride of all-time high, man. The Lord, had enough, man. And I'll just end off on one last precept. I just thought of this precept right now. 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things which suffer means allow, in which they wickedly exercise them, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cry unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's the elect, man. So the Lord is not gonna hold his, the Lord's not gonna hold his tongue no more concerning these people wickedness, man. It's gonna be a point in time the Lord's gonna act. Which the Lord's already doing right now, but it's gonna be a point in time. It's gonna be on a higher level, man. When you'll know this is judgment from the Lord, man. So, Lord willing, I was edified, and until next time, Shalom.